So, silent subliminals, they seem to be more and more in everybody's mouth when it comes to the development of our personality or ourselves. But I didn't find a lot of videos on YouTube that go deep into the theory of them. So in today's video, I want to explain how you and how everybody else can change their lives using subliminals. So, the first thing that you need to know in order to change your life using them is to actually understand how subliminals work. I'll try to do that in one sentence. So subliminals are recorded positive affirmations that are played so softly in the background behind your music that you hardly notice them consciously. They are positively formulated messages that can bring about certain changes in your actions or even in your thoughts. So due to the low audio frequency, the affirmations can directly reach where they're supposed to work, and that's your subconscious brain. So I know that a lot of people don't really believe in the power of subliminals and they think it's just a scam or just a placebo. But if we look back to the 1950s, subliminals first became publicly known through the so-called Eat Popcorn, Drink Cola study. In this study, subliminals were inserted during a movie with calls to action to consume cola and popcorn. And after that, the increase in sales of these movie snacks was reportedly enormous as a result. And since then, a lot of other subsequent studies and experiments have clearly demonstrated that subliminals have a real impact on people's actions and thoughts. In other studies, for example, subjects were asked to draw pictures each before and after they listened to subliminal acoustic messages. The subliminals significantly influenced the content of the drawn pictures. So another question arises, how do they actually work? Silent subliminals bypass the barrier in your brain that new informations must first overcome. So your brain filters all consciously perceived information, evaluates it and classifies it into thought and behavior patterns. As a result, audible affirmations may trigger resistance in your mind. Let me give you an example on this one. The affirmation, I love myself and I'm worthy of being loved, may trigger thoughts in a very distressed person such as, how could I love myself if I am so and so, or but then why am I always treated poorly? That's not the point of affirmations, since the positive beliefs are supposed to fix those very problems. And the same thing can be applied to other areas of our life such as money, looks or status. So let's cut the theoretical bullshit and let's continue. How do we actually improve your life? So first off, you need to know that if they could change our behaviors to do things they wanted us to do, why couldn't we change our behaviors as well? So first, what I want you to do now is I want you to think of areas in your life that you would like to improve. For example, if it's something in your face, for example, you have a lot of pimples, a lot of acne, you could listen to a subliminal that clears your skin. If you suffer under depression or social anxiety like I did, that can be treated with subliminals. So I want you to make a list of the things that you want to improve in your life, and then you can just go and search for subliminals. Once you've found a subliminal that gives you your desired result and that you trust, you're also very welcome to check out my subliminals on the channel. Then you need one thing, and that's consistency. You need to be consistent with your subliminals. For example, you can't think that your height will change within 10 minutes of listening to a subliminal that increases your height by 3 inches. You need to listen for a long time until your result is fulfilled. In my case, for example, I listened for 1 year until I reached my desired height. So it takes time, guys, but if you stay consistent, your time spent will be rewarded. So don't check the results every day. After a certain period of listening, you'll notice all by yourself if and how the subliminal messages have influenced you positively. So another important tip I have for you is to drink enough before each use. Even if you don't hear the subliminals, they are there and working in your subconscious. And trust me, this can be exhausting. You can quickly feel tired and even drained. And if this is the case, you should stop the application for the moment and rest a little bit. But by drinking enough water, you will improve your general physical condition and create optimal conditions for the subliminals to work. It is best to drink around about 500 milliliters to a liter of water before each application. A common mistake I see very often is that people mix too many topics at once. Think about which area of your life you want to influence positively first and concentrate fully on this topic. If you mix several topics, there's a risk that your subconscious will react with confusion or even with wrong reactions. So pick 1 or 2 areas of your life that you want to be better and focus on them. Another important thing is to know that there are some blockages in your subconscious. Negative emotions, beliefs, doubts or fears, they are like blocks that stop the subliminals, and therefore I would advise to clear these blockages before listening to the actual subliminal. For example, you can listen to a blockage releaser or a booster before you listen to your real subliminal. The thing that helped with the blockages for me was while listening, I imagined myself in my desired state. So for example, if you want to reach a certain height, let's pick 6 foot, you want to imagine yourself next to other people. You know, how tall would you be, how would you walk, how would you feel? And this will even strengthen the power of the subliminals. So now if you have picked the topic that you want to improve, the question arises, how long should you listen to a subliminal? And I will make a separate video on that, but your rule of thumb should be around about 30 minutes to an hour every day, consistently. I know that people listen for 5 hours every 5 days. No, don't do that. Listen every day for, even if it's 20 minutes, just be consistent and imply those reactions to your brain, imply that you have reached your goal already, and it will come after time. And yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something along the way. I will do a lot more videos like that, more theoretical, more specific videos on how you can change using subliminals. So I would appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel, like the video, if not, give me some comments down below so I can improve next time. And yeah, that was it for today. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next one.